especially in my line of work, you really get all of the actual work done either before 8 or after 5, because during the day it's just phone calls and people interrupting you and stuff. So it really helps me with stuff like that, where I'm able to kind of take the quiet moments in the morning and either think through a case or deposition line of questioning or something like that. Like, clients are getting better service because I'm able to take those earlier moments to focus on their matters a little bit more thoughtfully. I have had this thought many times throughout my life when people are like, well, I don't really want to go into the doctor. And it's like, well, it's not like you're not going to have the thing. You're not going to know how to treat it. I understand that it can be somewhat intimidating. People think of these sleep studies, and I think a lot of times it's pitched as you stay overnight at a place and you've got wires and all sorts of things coming out of you and you're being checked on by a nurse 4 times a night. But that isn't at all what happens at Sleep Better Montana. What happens here is that you basically get a machine, everything's sanitized, it's perfectly hygienic. You bring it home with you. Wendy shows you how to set the whole thing up, and you basically just get some sleep and then bring it back the next morning and then have a meeting to discuss it and get your diagnosis, and then you try to figure out the best way to address that. And so, like I said, for me, that was the mouth guard.